Put on your rings of power, Kid Cosmic is back. Hey everyone, welcome to Princess of Gay. I'm your host Connie, and today we are here with my blind reaction to Season 2, Episode 1 of Kid Cosmic. It's been a bit. It's been a bit since we got to the end of Season 1, and I'm finally ready to return to this. For those who don't know, this is a donation reward for Gizmo. And yeah, I really enjoyed Season 1. Like, surprisingly so. I didn't think it was a series that was really going to work. I wasn't really like sold on it. But then I started watching it. It's like, oh, this is actually really freaking good. um, it's really surprising. And it's a Craig McCracken series, for those who don't remember. The same creator as Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Powerpuff Girls, that kind of stuff. And it's the first Craig McCracken series that is a serialized show instead of episodic, which is also just fascinating in and of itself, because this is a creator who normally does, very episodic shows that occasionally have some plot points come back and everything, but they're episodic by nature. They're meant to be, they're comedy focused, and while there is a lot of comedy in this, it has Tom Kenny in it, it's also a very notable series that deals with some pretty heavy topics, deals with some wild emotional shit sometimes, and it's, again, an ongoing story. Season 1 was 10 episodes, but every season after that, and there's 3 total, goes down 2 episodes. I don't know if this was Netflix being Netflix or if this was actually planned. But yeah, Season 2 has 8 episodes and Season 3 has 6. I do know about that. I don't know where the story's going to go. There's going to be a recap at the beginning of this here, so we're going to go over that again. But just from what I remember, there was all these aliens had come to Earth, and there was like this big war that was starting to break out. And we ended up finding out that the aliens were actually the originators of the Stones of Power. Each stone came from their planet. And the real big bad is still out there. Meanwhile, the U.S. government also got involved with their own little Power Rangers, basically. And the squad kind of ended up becoming good guys in the end, kind of working with the aliens and helping them out and everything. But the leader, who's like this biker dude, he didn't really ever come around. So there's that. But yeah, we have all of our main characters. It's going to be really exciting to see them back, to see them probably, strengthen their knowledge of their abilities and everything. I'm just really interested to see where they take this. There's a lot of great things that they could do, and with 2 less episodes, they're going to really have to push this even further into, just getting in on it. They're not going to have as much time. And so I'm concerned, if I'm being honest. I don't think it's going to be bad or anything. I'm just worried that with 2 less episodes, they're not going to have as much time for a lot of the character development and fun that I came to expect from Season 1. Though I guess now they don't have to do as much development anymore, since we've already done that with our main characters and everything. But hopefully they still get to do it with like the new villains and everything, and all the characters that would still need it. So yeah, I'm very, very excited to get into more of this. This is going to be our main Thursday series going forward, because as you know, we are scaling things back a little bit. Lucifer is ending today for Season 1, and we're not going into Season 2 or replacing it with anything. So yeah, this is going to be our only series on Thursdays from here on out. But we're still going to have a blast with it, and once this finishes up, we'll replace it with something else. All of that being said, though, there are a lot of great shows still going on the channel right now. We have awesome series reactions every day, specifically Monday through Friday. And on Mondays, we even do YouTube reactions that are donation rewards from viewers and subscribers like you. A lot of great stuff there. Awesome reactions coming forth. Obviously, this banner here needs to be updated because we also finished Baymax. I was waiting till we also finished Lucifer, though. So those two need to be taken off the banner. I'll handle that. That'll come up. Don't worry. Movie reactions are shared every Saturday and Sunday. Though I do record them earlier on in the week, I upload them during the weekend so that every day has something going for it. And every Tuesday and Thursday, we're currently going through Spider-Man 2 on the PS5. I've been having some audio issues with the first couple recording sessions, but I'm trying to get that figured out, and hopefully the next time I record, we'll be good on that. As best as we can be, at least. So, look forward to more Spider-Man 2, because we're still having a great time, still having a blast, still really enjoying the gameplay. All of that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoy what's to come. Let's get into it. So when the screen fades to black, pause this redirect and go to the description below. Follow the link to the reaction because, yes, we do redirect all reactions on this channel. Just because of YouTube's copyright system, gotta stay safe, gotta keep from getting those strikes, gotta keep the channel up and running. So just to be safe, we are redirecting all of our reactions to another site. However, this does positively mean that all of you, and yes, I mean all of you, get to see the reactions for free, the full reactions for free. There's no paywall, there's no Patreon, you don't even have to sync your own copies. Just go down to the link below, check out the entire reaction for free. It's pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. And after you watch it, you can come back here to the redirect and resume play. Because after it fades to black and then fades back in, everything from that point forward will be my afterthoughts, and will not only contain spoilers to the episode, but also just my general thoughts on everything that occurred within it. So, once again, that being said, I thank you so much for tuning in, as I always do, and I will see you at the reaction. And we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. So, yeah, we start basically from where we left off, just some undetermined... What did I just say? Undetermined amount of time later. They've started serving, aliens along with alien food and everything. They started doing deliveries in space, which I guess Kid can't even do now because he doesn't have his original stone back. But yeah. They're just kind of like thriving off of what they've got, but Joe has been too afraid and too not ready to take charge and actually, do something to stop this big threat of Herodias coming their way. We meanwhile meet Thanos the Amasser, a nerd. He's a big nerd, big Herodias nerd especially, wants to collect all the stones of power because, he fanboys over Herodias. Apparently he had found 5 of them on an online auction site, and the shipping was lost, and that's how it got to Earth. So that's goofy. But it's perfectly fitting in with this series. And so that's why he comes after them, and things kind of get interesting with the rings. We get to see a bunch of the other rings of power, what they can do. And in the end, thanks to Joe's leadership, honestly, they're able to get all of their original rings back except Kid. Kid gets stuck with this ring that turns you into a slime, which we saw Joe use efficiently. But he didn't get his original telekinesis ring back, which does kind of suck. All the others got their rings back. Other rings that we saw included like stretching abilities, like Mr. Fantastic or Luffy from One Piece. We also saw a multi-arm one, which is currently being used by Joe's mom, so that's interesting. Yeah, a lot of interesting abilities, and that's not even all of them yet. We've still got more to go. So I'm definitely curious to see like how those last rings of power are going to be brought in, and like how much more exciting their abilities become. A lot of hopes, a lot of interests with what this is setting up. Obviously, Phantos is going to be a villain, at least for now. I don't think that we're going to really get Herodias as the main villain until season 3. I think that that's going to be coming into play then. By the end of this season, we might find out like the truth of Herodias, because that's something we don't know, and even Phantos doesn't seem to know. Because Kid asks him, it's like, what's Herodias's deal? And he's like, well, that's the question. I don't know. Could be a god, could be keeping balance. Don't know. And so that's the interesting thing. What is Herodias? Is it fully sentient? Is it a like maybe it's a ship? Maybe it's not even like a being. There's a lot of ideas here because I've obviously seen things like this. And you can see by Phantos's helmet. Phantos has this helmet that looks like Galactus from like Fantastic Four, Marvel Comics, all of that. And on top of that, Herodias, kind of similar sounding to Galactus. Galactus is the planet eater. Herodias is kind of eating planets. There's the obvious connection here. And I think that's pretty cool. I think that's a pretty interesting idea to add into this, to make this main villain be like Galactus in that regard. Um, so yeah, I'm very curious as to where this is going to go, as to what they're going to do with it, and how this season especially is going to progress. The one thing I'm worried about though is that the stuff that Joe got as like these little tips and everything from the Queen, um, are very easily things that can be not really taken out of context, but things that can be taken to an extreme that is not only unhealthy but really really bad. Especially the last one, which was just obviously bad. It's like, oh, for the greater good, do anything, be willing to sacrifice anything. It's like, fuck that shit. That's not okay. The greater good shit is always bullshit. It's always shit. It's never a good thing. If anyone like tries to tell you it's like, oh, we're doing things for the greater good, it's like, fuck that. They're just it's literally just an excuse to do evil, and excusing it as being for the, again, quote unquote, greater good. So yeah, it's not actually a good thing. So it's going to be interesting to see how that's taken into effect here. And I don't think that that's how the Queen meant it to be. Um, I think it was probably just something along the lines of just poor wording or something. But we'll see. We'll see. Um, yeah, this was a strong start, and I'm definitely curious to see how this goes. That all being said, though, just as a reminder, we do have a lot of other great stuff to check out on the channel. Mondays through Fridays, we have a plethora of awesome series reactions. And on Mondays, we also have YouTube reactions to check out. Every Saturday and Sunday, we have movies, though those are pre-recorded earlier in the week. They are uploaded on the weekends, just so every day has something going on for it. And both the YouTube stuff and the movies are pretty much always donation rewards from viewers and subscribers like you. And it's pretty cool to see what you guys offer to have me check out. We also are currently on Tuesdays and Thursdays doing Spider-Man 2 on the PS5. I'm still trying to get the entire audio issues figured out because this is my first time using capture card for Let's Plays and stuff, and there's been some audio problems because of that. But I'm trying to get it all figured out. I'm trying to get it all like handled. We should hopefully be able to do so. and get things back on track. But either way, I've still been enjoying the game. It's still been a lot of fun, and I hope you can enjoy the Let's Plays, the parts, even despite their audio problems. So, all of that being said, thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. If you have any thoughts, please leave them in the comments below. And as always, no spoilers. But that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you I'm accidentally doing the wrong thing. I'll see y'all next time.